We're gonna remove this pineapple from our flame here. And now we've got some whiskey. It's gonna go into our pan here. And some brown sugar. And this is gonna create a sauce. And this pineapple can be used for any one of your pineapple recipes. Pina coladas, Hawaiian pizza, pineapple upside down cake. But I'm gonna show you how to use it for this special recipe. Fantastic, and it's super juicy from the roasting process. We're just gonna cut the bottom off there and then cut this into rings so we can use it for this spectacular smoked pineapple recipe. This juicy pineapple sliced, and now we're gonna make it extra flavorful by putting it in our bourbon sugar glaze here. We wanna mix that around and then get it on some heat. We're just gonna reduce this alcohol until it's a thick syrup, and that's really gonna infuse this pineapple with a lot of flavor along with that smokiness that we had from the fire. This is nice and reduced now. Now let's move to the next step of the recipe. All right, it is dessert time. And I'm gonna take all of this butter here and put it right in the bottom. And don't be afraid of all this butter. In Michelin star restaurants, they use this much butter for a tart, so I wanted to try it out with a cake. We want a nice even layer right on the bottom there. Just try to smooth it out. All right, excellent. And now we've got that smooth layer. We're just gonna take our excess off and remove a layer of gloves here, a little bit of magic. And now we've got pineapple here. And I'm just gonna place the pineapple right in the bottom in a nice little ring, right around in a circular motion. And now let's pour this syrup right over the top there. That's gonna be our sweetness that we're gonna need for this. And now let's place a cherry right in the middle here. These are maraschino cherries, my favorite kind of cherry. I love these sweet little cherries. I remember eating these with a Shirley Temple when I was young. Perfect. We're just gonna now hit this with some spices, some cinnamon and nutmeg. These are some nice warm spices for this fantastic pineapple upside down cake. And now let's move on to the batter here. I've got 2.5 cups of cream. All right. I've got 6 eggs here. This is gonna make this super fluffy. Gonna be a nice fluffy cake here. And I'm just gonna start to whisk that up a little bit. Break those egg yolks, incorporate them with the cream. And now I'm gonna add my dry ingredients. This is 4 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and a cup of sugar. And now we're just gonna whisk this up until it's a nice velvety smooth. I'm not putting any butter into it because we've already got the butter in the bottom of the pan there, and that's plenty of butter. I saw them use this in a Michelin star restaurant. That amount of butter is what we need for the luxuriousness of this cake. All right, look at this velvety smooth cake batter here. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna pour this over the top of everything. Look at that. And all that butter on the bottom is gonna prevent it from sticking and then cook up into the cake for an absolutely excellent pineapple upside down cake. And now we can take this to the oven to bake it off. Go into a 350-degree oven until it's 140 degrees on the interior and golden brown. All right, hot and fresh pineapple upside down cake straight from the oven. What we're gonna do is place this plate right on top, invert it, just give it a little press here, and this should slide. Beautiful, look at that golden brown exterior right there. And now let's cut a slice. Man, this is super fluffy and super moist. Excellent. And now, time for the reveal. Wow, look at that. That is a fluffy, delicious looking cake right here. That smoky pineapple, I want a bite of this right now. And it's hot. Super fluffy. It's like a cloud in my mouth. Wow, and that pineapple really comes through. The smokiness of it really hits the spot.